Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Neighborhood Journal. I'm Tati Amara, and in this show we'll share stories of music, mentors, and masters. But we'll start with a countrywide music program that's out to rock the nation.
It's a relatively new approach in music education. A program that has caught fire with over 9,000 New York City students, reaching 5,600 of them in the Bronx and Brooklyn.
I think it's extremely accessible. It really focuses on getting the kids playing as soon as possible.
The looks on their faces when they're holding these instruments, I mean, they look like rock stars. They feel like rock stars. And for me to know that I had just a small part in giving them that feeling is very fulfilling.
And the program, which started 10 years ago, is spread out through the country.
It's a matter of raising the funding to put the resources into the schools, and then it's a matter of messaging to the teachers to come and attend our free workshops.
That's right. Before each teacher can begin the program, they must attend a 2-day workshop to learn the finer points of what the Little Kids Rock program has designed.
Oh, and by the way, we're going to teach them how to get up on stage and rock out in front of 500 of their closest friends and peers.
We never ever donate instruments or resources to a school or teacher that has not been trained, because while instruments are a gift, instruments don't transform children's lives, teachers do.
Little Kids Rock teaches children to play the music that they know and love. We put them at the center of their own learning experience, and that empowers them because they see themselves reflected in the curriculum, reflected in the school, and it builds that bond between the child and the school. And in so many of the communities where we serve, that can be lacking.
And you guys can do your solo.
Sam Gonzalez started his educational career as a 4th grade teacher for students with special needs, and moved into the music program with the help of his experience as a weekend jazz musician.
I just came on board officially as of this week when I went to my Little Kids Rock training. So I was a teacher just helping out the music teacher at the school, and the program definitely has a in-your-face approach where the kids just start jamming right away, and they ultimately do rock.
The Little Kids Rock program comes to the school completely funded. All of the instruments are secured through private donations. The free teacher workshops is also handled by the program and private donations. And to date, Little Kids Rock has donated over $1 million worth of instruments, training, and curriculum. So this really has to be a boost for the schools and the music programs.
Yeah, it's really excellent. You know, we take the burden off of the school districts by providing the resources, and we take the burden off of the teachers by providing the curriculum on a weekly basis. So kids are excited, you know, teachers aren't overworked, and school districts don't have to pull from their already depleted resources. So it's really the perfect trifecta.
Over 4,500 instruments have been donated, and it all works because the kids are engaged.
Once this program came into the school, we suddenly had instruments, which is impact number one, and kids ultimately are, you know, 100% engaged once you have an instrument in front of them.
The program is supported by prominent celebrity musicians who frequently make appearances at the schools to lend support to the program. And deliveries usually come with major artists like Black Eyed Peas member Taboo unveiling this latest delivery.
We got brand new guitars for the kids. Little Kids Rock. You guys are the best, man.
You guys got all your parts down, you knew exactly what to do.
Yeah. Music is one of the most important and probably one of the most universally liked subjects in school, and I think being a musician is something that is really good for the soul and really good for the character.
There are a lot of people who feel that you're dumbing down music in the schools. You're losing the classical heritage. Do you feel that?
When I used to teach privately, and I used to think I must teach, you know, standard and theory before they play anything. And the way we learn language is by speaking. You don't start reading, you don't start studying history until after you just get immersed. And music is a language, so for kids to actually be able to participate and communicate in the language is the way that is going to show them and actually ultimately give them so much greater access to the literature and the history and, you know, the canon as we know it of music.
The Little Kids Rock program is reinforcing that music matters and is on a mission to revitalize music programs throughout public schools one note at a time. And that's what makes...
For more information, check out littlekidsrock.org.